Hi everyone, hi. This is PointsTV for Thursday, the 2nd of December, 2021. Hey Lockie, how you going?
Yeah, good. Thanks, Steve.
Cool. So I'm Steve, I'm the founder and CEO of iFlyFlat, and it's just hit summer down under.
Yes, I'm feeling it up here in Brisbane. It is humid today, and we've just finished a week long of rain. So
Yeah,
I just saw those pictures of Fiji, which we'll talk about in a second. Looks perfect over there. So just ready to go.
the sun is out, but there's a little bit sort of like rain on the parade. I guess everyone knows about this news. Omicron sounds like Transformers.
That's the next. They're changing the next movie title. They're back to the drawing board. Transformers Omicron cancelled.
Yeah. So this is like obviously raining on our parade. Obviously, the travel industry is now like, oh no, everyone's pausing their thinking about travel and things like that. So this is probably the biggest news in the last week or so. What I know about it is there's more information to come. Apparently in 10 days time, that's when all the vaccine manufacturers will be able to have done the tests and work out whether their vaccines are effective against this new strain. Like what have you heard about it? I heard it's like potentially mild, more transmittable, but mild, but I guess
the New York Times Daily, the podcast, they talked to some scientists in South Africa. It's still early to say, but the thing that was concerning was the number of spike proteins and the mutations. So that was of concern. But what's unknown at this stage is, does it increase hospitalizations, and how many? What is the chance, I guess, it can evade the vaccines?
Yeah.
So at the moment, they're saying it's a low chance, but it could change because of the mutation number in the virus. So I guess that's why it's been a point of concern straight away.
Yeah, no, that's why the governments around the world have started with some restrictions on travel. So what's happened, I guess, for the New South Wales and Victorian market, that they put 72-hour quarantine for all international travelers arriving. Even if you're double vaxxed, you have to take a COVID test. And anyone who's coming from one of the 8 South African nations have to quarantine for 14 days. It's not clear where you're quarantining. I believe it's probably at home, because they don't talk about hotel quarantine. But I'm sure if you're actually going to come in to New South Wales, Victoria, make sure you read the rules, because don't just take our video for it. Please read the rules so you know exactly what you're up for. And I think also sort of a little bit sort of sad is the visa holders and the students that were due to come in on the 1st of December, which was like yesterday, because they only changed the rules on Tuesday, which was the 30th of November. And people would have been like tickets packed and ready to roll on the 1st. But that's been pushed back to the 15th of December now. So, bit of a wet weather on the sun parade. But hopefully in 2 weeks' time, that this buys us the time to work out about the virus. And if it's all good, we proceed. Borders open, continue to stay open.
Yeah, it seems like a quick and appropriate response. So, and I think, the home quarantine, if it is home, 72 hours at home, it's not too bad. Quite manageable.
And things will change, of course. So change for the better, could change for worse. So keep your eye out. But we have good news. So Fiji opened its borders for Australian tourists, and people actually got there. People actually flew and got there. Omicron.
Someone was saying the flight was about 70% full, and everyone's pretty relaxed. No one was really too worried about the Omicron. And you can see these great photos here. We went to Fiji for our honeymoon, and I don't think these photos capture it, but there's so much energy from the locals. It's such a welcoming spirit when you come to Fiji. So I can only imagine the great feeling of just arriving and being welcomed by the whole country. This country is reliant on tourism. And 9 out of 10 people in Fiji are vaccinated. They've achieved over 90% vaccination. I think it was like a month ago. So they're probably higher than that now. So the beaches are ready, hotels are clean, everyone's vaccinated. You've just got to have a test when you enter. Yeah.
So this is a question that's been asked about the travel. So you have to get these PCR tests, which do cost a little bit of money. So just got to think about that. Don't be aware of that. You need to budget it in. So, and then just don't be shocked if you arrive and you have to pay money for tests. So don't arrive blind. Otherwise, I think it's good news. No, it's happening. Travel is a little hiccup.
So good.
So Qantas has launched a new tier. Now everyone chases for, everyone starts with bronze, and then they move up to silver, and then they get to gold, which has got lounge access, and everyone wants platinum. Platinum gives you first class lounge access. Well, now you actually got a different tier. It's called a green tier, which I thought actually was quite innovative.
And is the green tier attached to whatever level you're at?
No, it's a separate. I think it's a separate tier. So actually, you could be platinum and
green,
because it's like a companion tier rather than a.
Yep.
I don't know if anyone is going to swap platinum for green because.
Yep. So what does green? Yeah. So what does green get you?
So it's a reward. So they're giving you a reward for a choice of Qantas points or status credits, and obviously status credits is very valuable. You can earn other bonus points, exclusive events, and recognition. But what I like most about this is like Qantas has 13 million members, and obviously the has a dominance in the Australian market in terms of marketing, brand awareness, and just people knowing about it. I really applaud them for taking this leadership position, because getting us to go green and getting us to move and save the planet and be sustainable, it's more than just people who fly. It's more than people just on the ground. It has to be both. It's a lifestyle choice. And if more and more people choose the sustainable lifestyle choice, then the planet will start to get saved, step by step.
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic initiative. Like climate change, the effects of it's a long-term thing. We're working towards this for the future, for our future kids. And so, the government can't keep that kind of intensity and motivation for us. So we need businesses to step in and help lead and influence us. So Qantas has 13 million members. So lots and lots of people that they can, use the loyalty system in a way to help incentivize and start to drive that behavioral change, which is going to make a big difference over the long term. So
I think just having sort of extra points is like a cherry on top. It's an award that you can sort of get now, but it's more about you have to have it in your heart and your actions that you want to head this way, rather than chase the points, because you can chase the points through many other ways as well. And this is just another sort of like piece on top.
I think it's great. It gives people more practical ways. The people who have that, like this is a bit of an identity play, the green status, against Qantas as well. People like that because they in their heart, they're like, I am a green, I want to help the environment. So it's that part identity, but then also practical, tangible ways we can all do something and feel good about it, and also get rewarded for it. So we all need that little bit of motivation sometimes to keep pushing us along little by little. So I think it's great. They're basically gamifying climate change in a sense. They're a little bit of a gamification there. So
like you said, you can't sort of wait for the government, and the government's not that good on getting people to do stuff. So in a way, Qantas has been very good. You can tell by the fact that the loyalty program, their points and their status credits actually drive people to do something. So now it's utilizing its sort of know-how to drive people to go green, which I think is a great move. I got invited to the event, which is before the event what it was all about. So I'm a little bit like excited, a little bit fearful. When you ever hear about something to be announced about frequent flyer points, you're always worried. Oh no, I hope they're not going to devalue the
they're calling in the party.
But you put me up to the challenge to wear this shirt.
Yeah, and you did it. You rocked the retro route. They certainly loved it.
Off the internet, randomly, just for a party or something, like a Christmas party. It actually came just the day before this event.
Yeah.
So you put me up to a challenge, and you said that if you wear it, you're going to donate to Little Wing.
Yeah.
So
Little Wing charity.
Yeah. Good charity.
It was good. Turned out to be a success, and we got lots of people on LinkedIn as well donating through the link. So there's that charity link there. Let's look at that photo of you, Alan. Yeah, it's a good shot. I think we had another version of this one.
We have another version.
Yeah, there we go. Points plus pay. That's what you should have said.
That's right. Yeah, it's a good event, quiet event, but everyone loved the shirt, so I think definitely worth wearing. So I posted on LinkedIn, and I guess maybe the people who are watching this video are on LinkedIn. The whole idea was wearing the shirt, bring some awareness to Little Wings, a charity that we're supporting right now. It's actually got about 50,000 views, which is all about putting eyeballs and awareness to Little Wings.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We had $10,000 target.
Yep.
Getting there. So, 45% there, inching up. And
awesome.
We do some more events to raise money to get to 10,000 by the end of the year. And Little Wings, if you don't know what Little Wings is a non-profit organization that's all about providing flights for sick children in regional New South Wales to fly to medical care in the city, because otherwise they'll have to drive maybe 8-10 hours each way. Well, the kids aren't driving, but the parents are driving, and the impact to them means that if you're a parent driving your kids back and forth, that means that there's heaps of stuff that parents can't do, can't work, can't care for other kids. So what this does, it helps to alleviate that issue.
Yeah, it's an amazing organization. Yeah.
Also got a little bit of PR.
And CEO of I Fly Flat, Steve.
That video lives on.
It can be a little daunting trying to understand these points and how they work and how we can spend them.
So I was on the Channel 7 morning show last Tuesday, live. I like it live because you just get out there. There's no rehearsing, no thinking.
Yeah, so good.
So
it was
want to watch that. I'll share some sort of basically, in a way, some basic tips, but really quite fundamental about why earn points. Can you start earning points now? What type of points do you need? And it's covered in the show. One of the main things is understanding how many points you need to fly. I might just pause it for a sec, actually. I just need to pause. And we're back. So, so understand how many points you need to fly, because otherwise you're just collecting. And you may have the points, but you don't know. Or you might be like ages away from getting the points to fly. So that's what's the number one tip.
Yeah.
So watch this video. I'll have it in the link. I don't want to play it. It's like 5 minutes. We'll take up the rest of my segment.
So what's the tip of the week?
So obviously with Omicron, and I said it before, buy specific COVID-19 travel insurance. Don't just rely on your credit card insurance or whatever insurance you've got, because it might not cover. So I found a couple of articles which I share. Like Choice talked about the COVID-19 travel insurance, what to look out for.
Choice are great.
To specifically get in case you're stuck overseas because COVID rules change or quarantine, bits and bobs of that. So I just did a search. So I include these articles. I think they're good because that tells you what some insurance doesn't cover, some does.
Okay.
This is randomly. It's not a recommendation. I know that Medibank has COVID-19 travel insurance. Covermore also does. So if you're looking to travel, please check them out, because what it does is, apart from obviously saving you money, it saves you the angst that if something happens. The problem is that you're going to get stuck with a cost that you have no idea how much it will cost.
Yeah.
And you can't choose whether you're going to pay or not. You're forced to pay because if you're stuck somewhere.
Yeah. It just takes a lot of the unease of being overseas, and there's nothing worse than getting sick overseas and you have no idea what the hospital system's like, let alone the cost. Yeah. So we'll drop those links in the show notes there. The Choice comparison will be great as well. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Another week, another Points TV. I love it. Great. Lots happening. And I guess we'll keep you guys all updated. So thanks for the chat.
Yeah. See you guys.
See ya. Bye.